How everybody doing? Beautiful Monday morning, you feel me? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Just sitting down, meditating, just taking time to myself, see what the world got to offer, and see what the enemies is planning. Always keep your guard up. The world is not all fun and game. The world is dark out here. Don't never let your guard down, because it's wickedness all around us. That's all I can say, man. Like, you gotta think about it, man. Not everybody that you meet, not everybody that you become friends with is real people, is real humans. Some of these people be other entities. Some of these people be nothing but empty vessels, wait for the demons to take care of, to jump in them. That's how you be having how they call it. People that's I forgot the name of it. They'll come up to me. They'll come back. But these type of people is the real spies. Is the NPCs, man. Monitoring spirit, there you go. Because people out here living the life that was not meant for them to live. They think it's normal because they're having fun. They think it's normal because they're making a little bit of money. They're not realizing they're just wasting their life away. Not thinking for yourself. Not believing yourself. Not trying to do nothing. Not ain't much trying to do nothing to even get your life a better place. It's your world. It's your life. You have to make your life how you want it to be. You have the power to change your life around. But you don't see that. Majority of us humans don't see it because we too busy getting spoiled. We too busy loving when people tell us what to do, how to live, what to believe in. We just a whole bunch of sheep following the enemy straight to the devil's fire pit. This don't make no sense, man. Right now it's nothing but, believe it or not, it's nothing but a school. They created a school just for us to be emptiness. They created a school for us to become energy vampires, to become witch, warlocks, to go against God without us even realize it. But at the same time, we submitting to it. What do you think? Okay, what do you think what they show you since you was a child, the main thing as a witch, what they really trying to do? Swipe destiny, swipe life with somebody. All they do is beauty magic, using somebody' energy to take in the beauty that person carry, the energy of the beauty, for them to stay young, for them to live forever, for them to have stronger magic powers. Same thing as the warlocks. Warlocks is usually be like incubus. Just a man that's promiscuous, that's only shine when they have money, be miserable when they don't have nothing, can't even make nothing up for themselves. Instead of building their own, they want to take from others trying to take your business from you, trying to take your girl from you, trying to take your life from you. And they be the main dudes be with that cauliflower. Always want to have multiple girls. What do you call them? What do you think they call these people? Energy vampires. They soulless. They can't look at themselves in the mirror because they don't have no vision. They don't have identity. They don't know who they are. When they look at the mirror, they don't know who that person is. So they're afraid to look at mirrors until they trying to destiny swipe somebody's life. That's the only time they use mirrors. They always want to have sex with multiple people. And warlocks and witches, same thing. They nothing but vampires. They need multiple partners to drain out their energy. They need multiple partners to have soul tie with. So they always could have locked in. They always could use their energy. That person, the people they got soul tie with energy to make profit, to live their life. Without that energy, others' energy, they good is gone. They're gonna get old, weak. You're gonna see their true colors, their true. When their masks fall off, you're gonna see their true self. When you're gonna look at them, it just what happened when you all drained out. You lose weight, you start looking funny, start looking like a witch. That's why a whole bunch of witches wear makeup. That's why they wear wigs. That's why they cover who they truly is through all these eyelashes and makeup and all these type of things, and have multiple dudes to create soul tie with so they could drain them out their energy. And the crazy thing, most of them almost use the energy for themselves because they got tied with some type of Rolex, some other energy male that they give their energy to. They nothing but cults of sex slaves out here to drain your energy. Some of them prostituting, some of them out there just giving themselves away and passing diseases out. But at the same time, draining your energy, either for themselves, so they could stay healthy and have vibrant through you, while you carry their sickness, or it's either for how do you call it, they pimps. The man that got them in order, had them having sex with each other, having sex with the other men, other people just for the energy, so they could survive, they could stay young for long. It's the same thing as the industry do it too. What do you think P. Diddy and all them boys were just creating so tied to it with everybody? Look at them now. Once they get messed up, they go in prison, they can't get the energy. You don't see their true self. You don't see how old they really look. You don't see how that like how they whole facial change, body shape and everything. These are people that drain energy, that keep their energy to stay in power, to stay strong. Basically, that's what they're doing to all of us. That's what they're doing to all of us when they make us stop believing in ourselves. When they disconnect us from the Egyptians. And I was watching a video about talking about the true Egypt is right in America. It is true. But the thing is, we're false at the same time. Every continent, everywhere is a desert. That's an Egypt. Everywhere we go around the world, there's pyramids everywhere. That's how we used to keep the energy going. That's how we used to get energy. That's how we used to connect with divine. That's how we used to connect with the universe itself. That's how everything is connected. Run. This is power supply source they keeping from us. Knowledge, hitting technology that we think we way advanced in. Technically, the technology that they had back then is way more advanced than what we're doing right now. What we have right now is way more advanced. It still survived. We still need it. we still deserve to have that type of energy because that's what God created to make the world run how it is. When they destroyed these type of pyramids and stones from not just from Middle East Egypt, from Africa Egypt, and America Egypt too is hitting right in the Grand Canyon. All that is Egypt. All that used to connect our continent together. Power source. And we wonder why we don't know what date we in right now. The real time that we live in right now. We're beyond past the year they telling us. Eons. But we're too busy following. We're too busy letting demons control our vessel. We're too busy trying to seek other people instead of seeking yourself. You're too busy believing lies instead of seeking for the truth. You quit to judge, quit to choose sides. If we ain't know how God created the world, if we did find out or know all that, if we was been stopped listening to lies and find out why God create us like this, y'all will stop all that fuckery. Because right now you think your life is meaningless because they don't give us a reason to live. That's why it's okay for you to indulge in all this situation that they provide for us to become soulless beings. Everything out here in the world, they put in our face to manipulate us. From these entertainers, these most of these entertainers that you see on TV, most of them is not but clones. These people don't live no more. They once was humans. They no longer humans. Most of them is clones. Empty vessels, them demons portrayed to walk in earth with. Y'all gotta know it's deeper than what y'all think it is. The world is not just a spinning ball going through space. Ain't no such thing as space. It is what it is. We in the body of water, like a mother's womb. The firmament is real. Life is way more than you think it is. If you'll know the truth about the flat planet we're living in, you'll know how important that you are. If you go seek truth, not listen to the lies, the truth always been dead. Ancestors always been left with clues. But we too busy believing what the enemy's telling us because it's more easier. The life more easier. But you never try the way of divine. How can you say life is more easier? The only reason it's kind of look hard because the enemy working hard for you not to get closer to God. The enemy trying to destroy me, working hard, double shift for me not to speak right now, for me not to tell y'all the truth. Trying to stop the messenger. They stop every messenger, every divine messenger, even Rashad. You see how they do it, man? But y'all just look around like it ain't nothing. They tell you this dude is crazy. You almost pay attention to what's going on. The dude is speaking truth. That's why he crazy, because they make it seem like the truth is crazy for you not to go see it. Instead of believing the truth, go seek the truth for yourself. You ready to ignore this person. Some ignorant shits. Nigger shit. You ready to ignore it. Listen to what the enemy trying to tell you. The same one that's trying to kill you, telling the person that's speaking truth, the one that's exposing truth that you see yourself. Listen to the same people that they expose and tell you they crazy. And looking at it now, the person that's speaking truth ain't crazy. The person that's telling lies ain't crazy. You know who the crazy is? Is the person that's eating it up. Is the person that's listening to it and go with these lies they telling you. That's the crazy one. And that is us. We the crazy one. The truth speakers ain't crazy. The deceivers ain't crazy. They know exactly what they doing. Everybody playing their part but you. You ready to let people do thinking for you. You ready to let people pay your bill for you. You ready to let people guide you to God for you. And you realize you're asking God for your blessing. You realize you ain't getting your blessing because the person that you listen to is blocking your blessing and stealing it in secret, in the spirit. Watch out, man. Energy vampires everywhere. These warlocks is everywhere. Those that those those that not warlocks getting trained to become warlocks and witches. Look at how the world is. You don't see all these females dressed like witches and warlocks? I mean, these females and dudes. You don't see all these females dressing like warlocks with all that makeup, long ass weave, hiding who they are, showing don't want no world see who their faces is. Only witches hide who they is behind masks. Warlocks only hide behind their power, behind the illusion. NG vampire hide behind closed doors. Only creeps in the dark, and they only feast off energy. And the only way to get the energy is through physical touch. As sex, as all type of ways. But it have to be physical touch. And you have to allow it. I know plenty of truth. I know things that don't make no sense. Why do I know it? But I do. That's why God created me. That's why all the great truth speakers, that's what they do. They speak of what the spirit know of. You have to wake up to remember who you are. The memory is still there. But you keep allowing these demons to confuse you, to keep you asleep. They tell you dream is not, it's just a dream. No, dream is is the hidden knowledge that you've been live. You done live and the hidden knowledge that you know. Life is all about. When you start living life is when you start recognizing. When you start seeing the repeating pattern. And when you start seeing the vision. When you start living life, those type of things must be in effect. And you have to learn how to believe yourself. You have to be true to yourself. For you to remember anything about past life, to know who you are. You have to accept yourself for who you are. Stop wearing these masks. Stop living in illusion. Stop thinking that you need the government, you need anybody to take care of you, because ain't none of them gonna take care of you. They not there to take care of you, man. The only hope that we got is God. That's the only hope I have. And it's working for me. Man. See a lot of people just turn their back on God. And the crazy thing is, all these bad people are trying to stop God's plan. All these people that call themselves saved and healed, and then they find God, they know God. That be on these churches and mosques, these using the religion to make profit, destroying people's life, making people forget about who they are, stay asleep. There's the main people that call themselves God's children. These main people that turn to warlock and witches every day. And they training the younger ones to even be worse than they are. Same people be your family, your friends, your mother, your father, your grandparents that continue pushing on this generation, the curse on the bloodlines. As long as we think about life, how history, how it is, because this agenda they're pushing. Your own family member is part of this situation, the secret society cults, without you even knowing. And those that are called the black sheep is the only one that see the truth. The only one that could break the generational curse is the one the family treat the worst. Because they already know who he is. Why God brought them to that side of the family, to that bloodline. Wake up, people. Don't waste your life chasing the thrill that the enemy set for us. You could get more. God could provide you for more, and God won't must ask for nothing back for just for you to continue living in your purpose. Joy, fulfillment, lifetime, riches, and wealth. Always put God first. If you're around here if you're around here chasing the clout, chasing the money, you already lost the game already. The only thing you should be chasing is yourself. Chase yourself. When you catch yourself, only go in competition with yourself to make you a better one, to make you get closer to God, to make you whoever you were born to be. Sorry about that. But the truth is, you what matter. The choice you make is what matter. It's your life. It's your life to make it the life that you want. No one can change it unless you allow it. No one can tell you how to live it unless you allow it. If you're going to allow anyone to tell you how to live your life, why not God? Why not the Spirit? Why not the one you had the contract with since day one in this life journey? Because you have a mission. We all have a mission. You must remember what is your mission is. You must clear your mind, free yourself from all this fuckery they got here for us to keep us trapped and stuck. One life to live. One life to live. Last King. One love.